is up, my magic miscreants? Risen Dragon here with a fun deck for you today, and by fun I mean fun because we are looking at Selesnya Lifegain. Usually you put those two in the same sentence and you're like, eh. But this deck is one that I've been trying to work on for the past 3 or 4 months now, and it's been made better due to this card, Ancient Cornucopia. Whenever you cast a spell that's 1 or more colors, you may gain 1 life for each of that spell's colors. Do this only once each turn. And there is the mana value as well, because of the fact that you get value out of this, because of the fact that you tap it and adds 1 mana of any color. So what else are we working with? Case of the Uneaten Feast. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life to solve. If you've gained 5 or more life this turn, you sacrifice it and creatures in your graveyard gain. You may cast this card from your graveyard till end of turn. Lunarch Veteran. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, gain 1 life. Resolute Reinforcements, because who doesn't like a flashy 1/1 that produces a 1/1 soldier creature token. Skrelv's Hive. This is a fun one because at the beginning of your upkeep you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. It is corrupted so long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters creatures you control with Toxic have lifelink, but it does trigger the Uneaten Feast and the Lunarch Veteran, as well as Voice of the Blessed. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on it. If it has 4 or more, gains Flying and Vigilance. If it has 10 or more, it has Indestructible. We are looking at Old Tech Matter Weaver. We've played with this one before. Whenever you cast a creature spell, we can either create a 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature token, or create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control. We got a bunch of the cornucopias on the board, and that's going to be fun. Adeline, because who doesn't like a star 4 player with vigilance, or creature with vigilance, I should say. Its power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Whenever you attack, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking. Again, it triggers all these things right here. We've already looked at Ancient Cornucopia. This is one that's interesting. Fog of War. You gain 1 life for each creature on the battlefield. Now, it's not each individual. You just gain it all at once, so it doesn't trigger Voice of the Blessed 1,000 times. Or however many times. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures with power 3 or less. It's a nice little quirky card, especially if we're up against Boros, Convoke and stuff like that, or even Mono Red. It's one of those interesting ones. Cosmic Rebirth. We have a little bit of Resurrector in this build. Choose target permanent card in your graveyard. If it has mana value 3 or less, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you don't put it in, you put it into your hand instead, and you gain 3 life. And we're also on our top end Steel Seraph, because who doesn't like giving creatures lifelink, flying, or vigilance at the beginning of combat? So that is fun stuff. This is a really fun deck. Sideboard, we have Invasion of Gobakhan, Sunfall, in case we want to go the a little bit of the control route. We can probably swap that out for Fog of War. A lot of these, Fog of War I think is the either Fog of War or Skrelv's Hive are the 2 cards that we can swap out in this build in our best of 3s. White Sun's Twilight, Surge of Salvation, Tamio's Safekeeping, Metropolis Reformer. We have Hexproof. And Sareth is an interesting one because other tapped creatures you control have Death Touch. Other untapped creatures you control have Hexproof. So that is a fun card to have in our sideboard. So if you like what you see with this build, please please subscribe. If you're new to my channel, we do a best of 1 and a best of 3, so you can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the Selesnya Lifegain games, kids. We're against Chemi Words for our best of 1 matchup, and that's not going to do it. We don't keep a 1-land hand. That one's a little bit better. We're going to ditch that one for now, and then we're going to go with the Lunarch Veteran. Oh, hey, mirror match. Well, maybe not a mirror match, but a match that is... We could be against a counters build. Now, also, too, we're not... Oh, it's a dinosaur. Oh, what in the actual... Okay, well, that works. We're going to hold on this, because reasons. Dionis, we're not getting around that, I think. But we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty miserable right there. Oh, that's okay, because here's what we do. We're going to block that. And there we go. And guess what? Cosmic Rebirth does this. Put it onto the battlefield. Boop. Boop. And we gain a little more life. So there we go. Now that is obviously not going to have a stun counter on it because they're going to put down a dinosaur of some sort. Frank will trill back, huh? Cool. Oh, jeez, didn't mean to do that. That's okay, though. Because watch what we do here. We're going to do Adeline. They'll block. That's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to take a lot of damage here, I think. Roaming Throne with a dinosaur? Dinosaur. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Boom. Now we do this. Do this. Adeline is going to gain flying. And what? Ugh, whatever. Whatever. That's fine. Just gain a lot of life. They're thinking about it. Yeah, they did. I meant to give it flying, but oops. Whatever. That's alright. You can get them up there. And we have a chump blocker now, too, so... Ixali's Lore Keeper, huh? Pugnacious Hammer Skull, another one. Great. Fun of you. Do that. Boom. I seriously thought I clicked... Well, I don't know. I think Adeline will come back. Yeah, that's fine. Put it onto the battlefield. Here we go. And we'll give it... Yeah, I meant to... Here's what it was, okay? I meant to give it... I don't know. Anyways, I think we give it Vigilance. We just push some damage through, and we go from there. It doesn't have reach. Oh. Got it. Okay. So we might take a lot of damage here, but that's okay. Are they really going to activate the ridgeline? Whew. Mountain cycling, huh? That's an interesting card to put in that build. Okay. Now we just block with the reinforcements. And take 6. Now we'll give it flying. Gain a little bit of life. Take a lot of damage on the next turn. That's totally okay at the moment. Of course you have an Atali. So why wouldn't you? What'd you hit? Oh man, you hit a Seraph. Yeah, that's pretty brutal right there. That's really brutal, actually. Alright, good game. Let's go to the best of 3. We're against Quattro for our best of 3 matchup. And we don't really... Yeah, this I don't know if I should have kept that. And I'm gonna ship that, and because I need to find the life gain outlets. Abzan. Interesting. Alright, well, let's do it this way. They're probably trying to ramp into something here. What in the world are you playing? Sure. Resolute reinforcements. Take that. Sure. And let's do this. Let's do Adeline, because that's always a fun one to put down. Swing. Yep. Alright, well that's interesting. Cool are you. Let's put down the Voice of the Blessed. And they're also playing a 67... They're playing a 70-something card deck, so... Oh, is it Rainbow Phyrexians? What in the world is this deck? I think we've played Quattro before. He always throws some. They always throw some interesting stuff. This could be like a. Let's try this. Let's put that down. Is it like a domain build? What am I looking at here? Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Cool. I think we're gonna get hit with another. What is? All right. So, what am I looking at here? You're gonna depopulate or sunfall this, so... Farewell? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going true friggin' control here, aren't we? I'm gonna blow up your land there. Yeah, I mean, this is... Nissa. Oh, jeez. Okay, well.
You must welcome my companion.
That's not gonna trigger the, cornucopia, because it doesn't have a... Yeah, no, that was just a dumb play. Alright, well, Quattro, you have, a very interesting deck here. But this is a good lesson in why we need the life gain elements, like a Lunarch Veteran, Case the Uneaten Feast, something along that line. So. Let's just do this for now. Let's put down the reinforcements just to see what they do. Nothing. Okay. Let's try this. It's a very interesting build that Quattro has. Dinos. What in the world deck am I up against here? Oh, Topiary Stomper. Gotcha. Alright, so we're going to need to make... Yeah. Alright, so what we need to try is just push as much damage as we can through, because I do have a feeling that we're going to get absolutely shellacked with a Sunfall or a Depopulate. Vanquish the Horde. That too. I say we just try to keep the pressure on, then we do the Cosmic Rebirth. Or you just play a Farewell. Here comes a Farewell. Another Topiary Stomper. Okay, cool. I know I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but I don't care. Invasion of Amonkhet, okay. Yeah, we'll discard the Seraph. Cosmic Rebirth. Rebirth. There we go. Put it onto the battlefield. And it doesn't quite get us there, but they're just gonna kill it, I think, anyways. Because farewell is a thing. Shielded. Good old Shelly. Good old Shelly. Oh, and Realm Breaker! How fun are you? And by fun, I mean not fun at all. That gains flying, and you're dead. So, yep, that works. That's how this deck's supposed to work. Alright, well anyways. Okay, so I think what we need to try is this. Is there any way that we can make things indestructible? It does not look like it. So, we might want to take out Fog of War. I don't think that's going to work. What we are going to do is this. We are going to do that, and we are going to do a Surge of Salvation. I do like the idea of the Gobakan. I do like the idea of Gobakan. So, I don't know. This, no. Risky. Keeping a one-land hand. No. That one I didn't really have much of a choice, but because this one's actually really good. Not a bad opening hand here. And it just got even better. I see what they're trying to do here, but I don't really... Oh no, I can't do that. Whoops. Alright, well let's do this. Oh, jeez. Oh, silly me forgetting Voice of the Blessed had double whites. Realm Breaker, huh? Cool. Hey, Lunarch Veteran's not a terrible idea. They're just gonna keep milling me. I've always wanted to break this card somehow. Well, there's a farmland that I could have used. No attacks at the moment. I do have a feeling they've got a board sweeper, so I just wanted to get that down to try to... Thalian, interesting. What is this? To the battlefield tapped. Yeah, that's clever. It's not gonna do you much good. We can try it, but I think they've got some sort of... They got that. We shall see. Board sweeper, where is it? Oh, you have an ATRAXA. How cool are you? Oh, and you have you have a lot of stuff here. Yeah, that's clever. We're not running any spot removal or anything with this particular build, so we are in a little bit of trouble here, I think. Just a little bit. Although gaining some life is not a bad option either. No, we're dead. Alright, good game. Let's go to the post-game analysis. So, not really the result we were looking for with this particular deck, but I do think that the pieces of them are there. I think the pieces are there. We just got a little bit mana shorted, I think. And I really do think that there is something to this build. I don't think Fog of War is a good choice, nor do I think Skrelv's Hive is. We might want to run something like, say, like a Sunfall or something along that line that's going to, you know, board sweep or whatever. I don't really know. Or maybe even like a Get Lost or something like that. Some spot removal maybe, because that's probably what this deck needs. But anyways, if you like what you saw, you like the potential of it, please like, please subscribe, and as always, my magic miscreants, may you always be on the play. May all your spells hit the battlefield. Risen Dragon is out. For my US followers, happy Juneteenth. We'll catch you next time. Thank you.